Hi, today I will show you how to use Blender 2.8, how to use basic tools, how to navigate here, what's all about. Okay, let's get started. First I click here to remove this tiny window. What we see? We can see a light, object, a cube and a camera. For now, those objects are not needed, so you can select them and press delete button to remove them. It's our viewport. Here our model is located. First I will show you how to add a cube. Press Shift A to add an object, or you can just press here add button and select something. Yeah, I will select cube and I will enable screencast. Uh, with the screencast you can see what I'm doing now here in live mode. Okay, we have a cube. The first tool is move tool. You can use a shortcut. After you selected your cube, press G and you will be able to move it around. If you want to align it on Z-axis, here axis, press G and Z. It will be aligned, or Y, or X. Or if you want to move it only in X and Y direction, you can press Shift Z to remove Z axis. Okay. There also is a rotating tool. You can press R. The same is here. You can press X to rotate only along X. It's not so bad. And scale tool. To scale, the search tool or S button. Okay, now I will show you how to edit your models to make them different. Let's create a cube. To enter edit mode, press tab on your keyboard and you will see those tiny dots. They are vertex. To select vertex, you have first selecting tool. You can this selection square cube, selection square arrow. If you press shift, you can select multiple vertices. If you will select this option, you will be able to add only edges, and the same for faces. Faces selection tool. Okay, let's edit our cube to make it appear something, to make something different. The first tool is Extrude. Uh, it will allow us to create new faces for an object. I press E along Z-axis and I add this hat. Another tool we can use is Insert Faces tool. By pressing I, you can insert a new face in the middle, in the center of your parent face. If you press G for moving around, G and Z, you can move this face along that axis. There are also cutting tool. It allows us to cut our model, and here you can change number of cuts. For example, by default here is one cut. I can set 2 cuts or 3 cuts, or I can increase it to very big number. I will leave 2 cuts. The next thing we are going to see is Bevel Tool. Bevel is used to make your corners more flat, I suppose. You can select the wall face, bottom face, or you can select only edges you are interested in. I will select those two and press Ctrl B or this button. And if I move this, I create those new faces. To leave edit mode, press tab again and you will be in object mode. You also can change modes by selecting other options here from this drop down list. Here is our new and beautiful model, but what if you want to change the color of this? If you want to change a color, you have to navigate to this material tab. Here you create a new material by pressing new button and give it a name, for example, example. I will add material word at the end, and you can change color of your material. For example, I will set blue, but nothing has changed because we are in solid mode. Here is only your model and nothing more. If you want to enter this shading mode, material preview, you can see your new material you assigned to this object. There is also wireframe mode is useful when you want to um, select points or edges or any kind like that. I will leave it for now. Okay, now we can see our model. Very beautiful. We can play around with metallicness and roughness to make it shiny, beautiful and shiny. Okay, how to render this? If you press render mode, you will see how it's looking, how it looks on your picture. For now, it's very dark because there is no light. To add a light, you deselect your object and press Shift A. Here is light option, and you have four options. We will select a sun. It's created here. I will press this tiny eye icon to hide my object. I press G and Z to move this up a little bit. It's our sun object. It will produce light for our viewport. As you can see, the tip of our object is now lighter than all other. I will take this, I don't know how it's named, thing, and move it here. As you can see, our object is lighted. On the right hand side there is option for light editing. You can select strength and increase it to make your sunshine bright. Or you can change a type of your light. We created a sun, but you can select area, spot and point, and to see what is the difference between all of them. If you want to try render your image to see this object, you will get an error. I will try and I have an error. There is no camera in the scene. I have to create a new one. Press Shift A to add a new object. Select a camera A camera was created here. To move it up, press G and Z axis, and G and Y axis to move it somewhere here. It's not very easy to move a camera like that, so I will show you how to make it much more easier. Press N and select View tab. Here is camera to view check option. Check it. And press Ctrl plus 0 to enter camera mode. Now you will camera will follow your view, and you can navigate as you want to set it somewhere like that. If you remove this check, your camera will not follow your view. Okay, press N again to remove this. One important thing is to enter camera mode, you have camera selected. You have to have your camera selected. If I have, for example, my object selected now, and I press Ctrl 0, I will see nothing. Okay. Let's try to render our image by pressing render image, or you can press F12. Okay, we have our model rendered. As you can see, there are colors and very dark background. To change your background, tap on this tab, and here is background of your entire scene. Select this and make it a little bit lighter. Maybe add a color, like contrast, like this, and press render image. Okay, we have our new image, our object. For now, it's all. Thank you for your attention.